Hello everybody, welcome to another broadcast by Fearing Warriors. Today we are at Olivewood Cemetery. This is a cemetery here in Houston, one of the older ones. Here's a historic marker. And give you a moment to look at that. Okay, so this cemetery was initially founded by African American slaves prior to emancipation. Over time, it fell out of use and got overgrown with vegetation, and so we've begun clearing away and logging the various graves. For instance, this happens to be a reverend that was buried here. Okay, so okay. These are some people working at the event. Person with the ponytail over here is Dr. David Bruner from Lone Star College. He's a person leading the project of recording the graves and researching the people here. And I keep on
funeral homes to see if they have information.
Right.
But I never have approached them.
So,
and the thing is, most of your early.
And so during this brief little broadcast today, I'll be going over some of the graves of significance here. This community event that we have going on is to help with the restoration and preservation of this cemetery. This cemetery was used up into the early 1900s by the people of Freedmanstown, which is in the 4th Ward area of Houston. And in this area, so there were very few people that were of Caucasian complexion that were buried here. And so these are now the lettering here that's in blue is actually significant for the people that were buried here. The people that were buried here had some of them at least had a tradition in which it was called the Bakongo faith. Then Bakongo faith was a belief system that was born out of slavery mixed with African culture and Christianity. The idea of the blue lettering was of the water. They believed that water was a barrier to the afterlife. And see if I can find it here. There should be one here somewhere. Oh, watch for the ant pile here. Okay, let me see if I can find. Hold on. There's Dr. Bruner giving a tour. Can I zoom in? There we go. Dr. Bruner's giving a tour to some of the students. Okay, oh, my arm's getting tired there. Okay. So, almost fell there. So there should be around here somewhere. Sorry. Who's forgetting about these pitfalls? Now there should be here somewhere the names that were certain letters that were written backwards. I may not be able to find them because I forgot where they were. So you can kind of get lost here. But anyway, the letters written backwards and letters that were written in blue were signified of the Congo faith, because it was a transference from the energy of the another world to our world. And let me show you the common symbol. This symbol here represents the part of the Bakongo faith. The area above was the mortal world. Area below was the dead world of the dead. The circle represented the cycle between the two, and the line going up to the center was the transference of energy was the flow of energy. This was the cycle between the two, and this was the was the actual barrier between the two, usually signified by water. Flip it back around. This is one of the people that have been helping us here with the research. Sorry, I keep on forgetting it now. I'm so sorry. Jasmine, sorry. I keep on wanting to say Janice or something with a J. I'm so sorry. I'll get it eventually. But she's been helping us greatly with the research here. She's been doing the orative recordings.
We have a podcast. We're on SoundCloud. Just search Descendants of Olive Wood. There's 2 episodes up. Lucy Farrow is the first real episode.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That right there, one.
Yeah, the big one. That's
Yeah,
Lucy
right.
Farrow.
Okay.
So I'll follow you.
Okay.
So Lucy Farrow is considered the mother of Pentecost. So she started the Azusa Street revival in Los Angeles. She built a lot of Pentecostal churches. So the Southwest Pentecostal group came and donated this headstone because her original headstone is gone. So for right now we have it here, and as we keep doing research and we figure out where Miss Farrow is buried in the greater part of the cemetery, we can move her monument. But that's it.
And,
like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, we're on Insta.
Oh, by the way, do you know where some of the letters that are written backwards were?
So Harris is going to be like straight back this way, I think.
Okay.
It might kind of be covered. Do you know where Harris is? The backwards? I think it's this way, right? Harris, the mirror writing?
Yeah, I think it's in the middle towards that way.
Yeah, I think it's in the middle, and it may be covered, like getting up towards.
By the way, this is Kyle. He's also been helping with the research here.
Yeah,
he's our he's our technical expert here, and been doing the GPS marking. This man over here is Mr. Cook.
Do we have any more zip ties? I don't think we had enough to.
No, that was all I had. I'll go look back in my truck. But I
Okay.
think that was all I had.
Okay.
So you used all those that I. How many?
Still didn't have enough.
How many do you need?
Like
About 8 or so? Or?
something like that. We only have 2 corners on right now. We can't do the middle one.
Well,
This is a bit double one because it's
Okay.
on the fence.
Okay.
But I think we're just gonna.
I'm gonna take a look then. I may have some more.
This is Mr. Cook over here.
Yes. How are you?
And can you tell us a little bit of what you do here?
Well, I would be probably a modern day Saxton for the cemetery, someone that kind of helps keep the ground and collect some of the history. I've been involved with Olivewood for 25 years, so it's been a labor of love coming in, and So you gone?
No, I'm going over here.
Okay. We're gonna make sure I give you some information before you leave, so we can talk. But yeah, so I've been kind of like one of the groundkeepers, pretty much, for the cemetery, trying to give it a little proper respect.
All right. Well, thank you for what you do.
Yeah, thank you. Now you're with Lone Star?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm broadcasting this for right now.
Okay. Oh, man, that's-
So I'll post it on Facebook.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. It's should be Mr. Harrison somewhere. Another thing that was significant of the Bakongo faith was shells. Shells also represented water. So I'll try not to walk on the grave here. These represented water, and so it was another signifier of the Bakongo faith. And The ground here is fairly uneven because of removal of vegetation in order to find the graves. And so you have to forgive the construction over there. The people that have been doing the construction have been deciding to help at least a little bit. They've been discussing, as far as I'm aware, they've been discussing possibly helping out, contributing some to the preservation of this site. And let's see if I can find some people here. This will be just a short little broadcast today. Sorry, okay. As you see, some of these graves are still partially covered. So, okay. So back this way, then over here is where the gully is, as well as this cemetery goes all the way back to the bayou, or bayou, depending on your dialect. Which goes all the way to the highway, to the freeway. We're still clearing away vegetation back here. We have cleared out enough to make a path. That pink or blue tape, I'm sorry, red-green colorblind over here, that you see over there, that's to mark an area that is still undergoing some TLC. There are graves back there, but because there is a gully that has recently, due to the events of Harvey and the flood that has gone on, there has been some major erosion, and so we're still working on trying to find and preserve things that are back there. Recently, we have found some exposed bones, but unfortunately, there's not enough to warrant excavations to reinter them. Unfortunately, there is a problem with unfortunately, there is a slight problem with the fact that there are bones uncovered, and that is because we cannot reinter them, at least not right now. There has to be clear and present danger to the bones, meaning that they've been almost fully uncovered and that they need to be reinterred somewhere else. Unfortunately, it's just a couple bones that have been exposed, and so legally we cannot warrant it. And so this is more of olive wood over here. And so it's a work in progress, but we are recording things here. We are taking measurements of the gravestones, trying to figure out who's all buried here and what danger they are in of being eroded away, as well as finding ways to preserve this area. As I said, this is a historical grave site. We want to keep this place as clean as we can. And by the way, this is more evidence of the blue names. I haven't quite found any of the names that have been written backwards, but they are here, and I just need to find them. Sorry, my throat's a little dry. Now, there are some people here that were buried with significant things on them, such as this man Ryan. He was buried with the Freemason symbol, so that was signified that he was a Freemason. There are other fraternal lodge members buried here somewhere, but not all of them are Freemasons. In fact, I think Mr. Ryan over there is the only. Oh, actually, I stand corrected. This man here was also a Freemason, but he's one of the few. At least as far as I know, he was one of the few. I'd have to find... there's the other one. This particular grave mark over here is that of another fraternal lodge. I'd have to remember that fraternal lodge's name, but actually Dr. Bruno over here could help me out in just a moment once he's done. Okay, sorry, but there's another one here. Just we go. Oh, dang. Almost falling over here. Gotta watch where I'm going. Okay. You have to forgive the construction. Okay, here we are. This is another one made of fraternal lodge. I really like this design here. The log type design, it really looks nice and natural. I believe he was of a particular fraternal lodge called the Goodfellows. Don't quote me on that. Hold on. Let me find Dr. Bruner over here. See if he can give me a better explanation. Speaking of which, there he is here. Oh.
We have a lot of poetry and sayings about rebelling against injustice and triumphing against difficult times. That's a distinctive element of the epitaph of the paper. So I have a student who came out here last year, was going on to get an English degree from UT Austin, and she's going to come back for her grad degree and do a literary analysis of all the epitaphs. If you look at the way in which they're written, they basically highlight as a reflection of the history of the time period based on the epitaphs tell the type of story. Let's take a look over here.
Oh, Dr. Bruner? The man that was buried over there with the log grave, what was the fraternal lodge again?
That's an Oddfellows.
Oddfellows. Okay, I almost said Goodfellows. Easily mistaken for me, I guess. So we can get some better lighting over here.
Just think what she saw in the history of the United States. If we had her journal or her memoir, that would be this window to the past from her perspective about being a slave her entire life since childhood. And she doesn't see freedom until she's in her 60s. The last few decades of her life is free. I mean, even in that time period, what does she do? We actually have the family documents of Amelia Edwards with her daughter. That would be really interesting. History of the United States who was one woman's family. I'd love to have my hands on just anything about the family history. And that in itself would usually be an honors project in history. Just focusing on one particular family and finding as much of the history as you can. All of that goes into the database you can create. The ultimate goal when you get the students out here is to make a 100% searchable database of all the grave markers that's linked to a map. So when you click on someone's name, it shows you exactly where they're in the cemetery. And then having added to that PDF article, all the history generated by the person's family. So everyone can go online and add on to that. It's a big circular database that's a resource for people to talk about history and talk about the United States. So things like Magnolia, if someone were to find family documents or photographs, they can put that online, associated with their name. That would be this growing database of all of those African historical pieces. And all of this feeds into UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Okay. So, okay. Now, we have had certain incidences that I really regret having to say. But there have been incidences where people have either knocked over some graves or in a very annoying and illegal action have actually stolen certain parts of the graves. And so unfortunately, we do not entirely know who stole them. As far as I know, we don't. But that was years ago, before I took part in this. So we don't know where those items of graves are. I don't know if they have been recovered or not. Unfortunately, it is a problem in cemeteries. People have stolen things. So, turn around here. So, this is Olivewood, and this is our community event. And well, it's really nice to see people come here. We will hopefully when we start recording, and hopefully when we start recording and logging various measurements of the graves, as well as identifying features and everything else. Hopefully I will have a better video for y'all instead of this boring one. But either way, darn fly. Either way, I've been Kektumo Furian Warriors. No, oh come on, seriously. Now let's see. How could I ever face myself? Now it's. Hey Panda. Sorry, you just caught me at the end of the stream, man. Either way, I will be posting this on Facebook. Okay, yes, either way, thank you, Panda, for dropping by. Just as a consolation prize for coming here, I guess. This is Olivewood here. Oh, slow down a bit. This is oh, yes, Evil. I know you're, yes, Evil. And yes, hi Panda. Okay, what you're watching, Evil, is the Community Day event here at Olivewood Cemetery. And this event is so that we can preserve and maintain this cemetery of historic significance to Houston. This is one of the first full African cemeteries, integrated cemeteries that was founded by African Americans prior to emancipation. And well, this is what it looks like for now. We're trying to uncover the graves and at least find who all is buried here. And back there in the little foresty area is a gully that is heavily eroded. And so we're trying to make sure that any graves back there are found and recorded as they are. And any bones that are becoming uncovered, that we make sure to mark them. And so if the bones become uncovered too much, we will actually reinter them in another location here in the cemetery, hopefully with them being identified correctly. And so damn flies. And so there are a lot of people that are buried here. In fact, there are some people that are buried here that they still have family, and some of them are over there actually. And so some of the people here are from Lone Star College, and so Dr. Bruno over there, who's giving a bit of a lecture of like what's going on, a little bit of a tour. Lone Star College has dedicated some resources to helping the cemetery. And so Dr. Brunner is one of the professors in charge of it. I am part of this group and helping to maintain this place. So that's a little bit of a recap of what y'all are missing. But yes, this is a in real life stream. Either way, there's a significant grave over there. And this is just purely to help out. This will be going on Facebook, as I said. I will be linking a link to the Descendants of Olivewood website and Facebook page. Well, either way, this is so far this is the people that are here. Hopefully we get more people here. And that's Mr. Cook, the groundskeeper. And there's Jasmine. Either way, you viewers keep on coming in. Seriously, you guys keep on coming in when I'm about to start the stream. I just said this was be a short stream today. Either way, I will be doing another stream hopefully when we actually get when we start recording the graves and marking them. Well, recording them, cataloging them, checking to see that they're still basically okay. This is not the mic. Okay, here we go. This is some of the graves we have order catalogs. This is an example of what we've been doing. Writing down the height, length, and width, as well as coordinates of their location, various identifying things of the graves, as well as drawing them down. So this has been my stream today. Hopefully I will be doing another stream of when we're cataloging and recording everything, and I'll probably be doing another stream today when I start doing my actual gaming. Either way, this has been Cactuma Fury and Warriors. I'll see you all in the next bout. Thank you for dropping by.